waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision...
This must be the first, according to tradition, from...
Do you remember?
Yes.
Is that some kind of riddle?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. These stone lanterns are different.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting-Yun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fintilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fintilia's scheme.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the ambrosial arbor's restoration.
Cut your losses. Ready for another?
To protect everyone. Holiness, your Torah!
Choose my strike. Luck of the draw, please. And... victory! Thanks. I'll never forget you. Thanks for the support.
I need to be brief.
My turn. Wait for that. Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating front.
Choose my strike. Gotcha. Thanks
for the support. Commencing support. Thanks for the support. Wait for the tiles. I need to be brief.
Eliminating threat.
Help me, Monsieur Sora! Enemy targets detected.
You don't look so good.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. My turn. Luck of the draw, please. And victory! Commencing support. Choose me.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Stone the creature was stepping on. I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
A little something for everyone.
The last of the three talents is here.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
The reference to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talons, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Now,
I hope everyone is prepared.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and Direction.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Antilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
Watch, careful!
Lightly! The bully!
Antilia, your skin to victory!
Enemy data seek net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
I am the vanguard of the Xianzhou!
Time. Show no mercy.
Finds me.
I want to protect everyone. Holy Mr. Tora!
I'll never forget!
Antilia, your scheme vanquished the abomination!
Ready for another?
Let me tend your wounds!
Target threat index low. Eliminating threat.
On my command, for the Xianzhou!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear. General of the Xianzhou, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Don Hong, you take it from here!
Think it was over, Fantilia?
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
Show no mercy. 1,000 thanks.
Vanquish the abomination!
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Holy Mr. Tora!
See what's on over!
I won't make the same mistake twice.
1,000 thanks.
Thanks for the support.
I'm the vanguard of the Hunt to victory!
I need to be brief.
Eliminating front.
Still ends to you, Fantilia. So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted. I'm afraid you won't have a chance. Time to end this.
Stay back, Clara.
Show no mercy. Out of ideas, Fantilia. Fantilia, your scheme ends here. The Cienzo.
1,000 thanks.
Stay back, Clara.
Time to end this.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. I'll never forget you. Commencing support. Ready for another? Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Vanquish the abomination.
See the doctor? Finally! Thanks for the support.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of... For my next trick. The powerful of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great nun. Let's start with this arrogant Sienna. I wonder if the transformation of a Sienger General into a Void Ranger would cast the law proof back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Don Hong! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Cienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you. Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised! They're finally here! Yippee! Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is...
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool. Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way. Seriously? It's not a mission. It's just that... so... For example, I'm submitting...
I was about...
Before... Oh, if you pass through Starscape... the Cloud Knights were... I'm already... As for how...
I understand.
Thank you, Miss... It's getting late.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
I just bought a new star skiff for me.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads the Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou and Tingyun. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to...
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant... Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became marred. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled by combining Skyfair. It's not just a comfort, it's also my waves. I'd like to hold this. I'd like to ask. I've instructed Yan Ming.
Leave this to us.
Once again.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Anicassiter seal. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute the rivalry between us and the Whistling Flame. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something. Could there be other things similar? Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
The Sleepless...
Welcome to the Sleepless... Oh! When I took famous Miss Teen, I just thought she...
Yes.
Oh, really? Based on her seeing as she can. Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place? It's the main commercial street. Tourists fresh off the Star Skiff always head to Star Watcher app whenever I'm tired of celestial jade. Spices Supreme?
Honored guests, welcome to our... When she first ate, she probably... Oh, I heard the trade...
Miss...
Really? Oh, speaking of which...
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting-Yun intended to gift it to.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting-Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting-Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff...
Thank you for everything.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made. This is a gift from Miss Yen's.
This time,
the Skyfaring Commission shall never. It is time for the souls.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be...
General, the ceremony is finished.
Not yet. I have my apology. Before you leave, please.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
What is your purpose for entering?
Present company is gathered to reiterate. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Law Fu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express, no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Law Fu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape. But while I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng.
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for. I've got goldfish memory.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. But
Don't worry.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which...
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here... Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember? The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away. from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.